God says, if you believe in me, type Amen. My beloved child, I speak to you now because there are things that have been hidden, things that you have not understood, and things that must now come to light. I have seen your heart. I have heard your cries. I have witnessed the burdens that you carry, and I know the thoughts that have troubled your mind. Today, I bring you a message that will shake you, but it is not meant to harm you. It is meant to free you, to give you understanding, to bring you closer to the truth that you have sought for so long. This message is not something you can ignore. It is not something that you should dismiss. Open your heart and listen, for what I reveal now is for your good, for your healing, and for the path ahead of you. There is someone who has left this world, someone you have loved, someone who has been a part of your life in ways that you cannot even begin to comprehend. Their time on this earth has come to an end, but their story does not end with death. There are things that they knew, things that they understood, things that they wanted you to know. And though they could not tell you while they were alive, I am bringing this message to you now. You have wondered, you have questioned, you have felt the emptiness of their absence, and in your heart, you have wished for one more moment, one more conversation, one more chance to understand what was left unsaid. Today, I give you that chance. You may find this hard to believe, but I do not speak without reason. This person had a truth that they carried, a truth that was heavy, a truth that was not easy to share. They lived with secrets, with knowledge that weighed upon their heart, with a burden that they wished they could have lifted before their departure. They have left this world, but their love for you remains. Their concern for you has not faded. Their desire for you to know the truth has not been extinguished by death. What they could not say in life, I am revealing to you now. Listen closely, for this message is for you and you alone. It is not a coincidence that you are here reading these words. It is not by chance that you have been led to this moment. You have been seeking answers, and I am giving them to you now. This person loved you, but they also knew things about your life, about your surroundings, about the people close to you that you did not see. They saw deception where you saw trust. They saw danger where you saw safety. They saw betrayals where you saw loyalty. And though they wanted to warn you, to open your eyes, to tell you what was really happening around you, something held them back. Fear, uncertainty, the limitations of time, the unpredictability of life, all of these things stopped them from speaking when they had the chance. But they do not want you to walk in ignorance any longer. You must understand, my child, that the enemy works in ways that are subtle. He does not always come with horns and fire. He often comes in the form of those you trust, those you love, those you believe would never harm you. And this person who has left this world saw what you did not. They saw the ones who smiled in your presence but spoke against you in secret. They saw the hands that reached out to help you, only to stab you when you turned your back. They saw the people who walked beside you, but did not truly walk with you. And though they wanted to open your eyes, their time ran out before they could do so. But I am here now, revealing what they could not. I am here now, telling you what they wished they had told you while they still had breath. You have trusted too easily, my child. You have given your heart to people who have not guarded it well. You have shared your dreams, your hopes, your vulnerabilities with those who have used that knowledge against you, and you have wondered why things have felt so difficult, why you have faced so many obstacles, why your victories have been delayed, why your peace has been disturbed. It is because there have been people working against you in ways you never imagined. The person who has passed away wanted you to know this. They wanted you to see what they saw. They wanted you to understand that not everyone who stands beside you is truly with you. Some are waiting for you to fall. Some are hoping for your failure. Some are jealous of what I have placed within you. And though they may hide it well, their intentions are not pure. But do not be afraid, my child. I reveal these things to you not to bring you fear, but to bring you wisdom. I do not tell you these things so that you will hate, but so that you will discern. I am giving you the knowledge you need to protect yourself, to walk in wisdom, to move forward without the blindfold that has covered your eyes for so long. The one who has passed away is no longer here, but their love for you remains. They wanted you to know this, to be free from the chains of deception, to be strong in the face of hidden enemies, to walk with clarity and not confusion. They are at peace now, but they have left this message so that you may find peace as well. Take these words seriously. Do not dismiss them. Do not let the enemy whisper doubts into your mind. I do not speak in vain, and I do not reveal things without purpose. You have been searching for answers, and today I have given them to you. Walk forward with wisdom. Guard your heart. Seek my presence. Trust me to guide you, and know that you are never alone. The truth has been given to you, and now it is up to you to walk in it. I love you, my child, with an everlasting love. I have always been with you, and I always will be. Take this message to heart, for it is a gift from one who has left this world, but whose love for you has not faded. They wanted you to know, and now you do. My child, the time has come. The veil is being lifted. The truth is being revealed, and what you are about to learn will shake you to your core. You have been chosen to receive this message. This is not a coincidence. This is not an accident. This message has been sent to you because heaven has seen what is hidden, and now the time has come for the truth to emerge. Someone you love has passed away, someone who carried a truth so deep, so heavy, that it could not be spoken while they were alive. But now the message they left behind is reaching you, and you must open it immediately. This is not something to delay. This is not something to ignore. The weight of this message is greater than you can imagine, for it holds the key to secrets you were never meant to know. It holds the final words, the last revelation, the truth that was buried alongside them but could not remain in the grave. Their voice has echoed beyond this life, beyond the limits of time, beyond the reach of deception. Their spirit has been restless, waiting for this moment, waiting for you to receive what was meant for you. There were things they wanted to tell you. There were things they tried to say, but every time they tried, something stopped them. Every time they wanted to speak, a force stronger than them held them back. Now that force is broken. Now nothing can stop the truth from coming to you. But you must be ready. You must prepare yourself, because what you are about to hear will change everything. Do you feel it? The air around you is shifting. The atmosphere is heavy. The spirit realm is moving because heaven itself is pushing this message forward. You have felt their presence. You have sensed their spirit. You have known deep in your soul that something was unfinished, that something was left unsaid, that something was waiting to be uncovered, and now it is time. This person did not leave this world in peace. They carried burdens they could not share. They carried pain they could not release. And now, even after passing, their spirit has been crying out, searching for a way to reach you, because only you can handle the truth they left behind. Only you have the strength to receive it. Only you were meant to know. They trusted you. They loved you. They wanted to tell you, but they were afraid. They wanted to warn you, but they were silenced. They wanted to leave you with wisdom, with knowledge, with understanding, but they ran out of time. But God says, time cannot hold back what is meant to be revealed. Death cannot stop what is meant to be exposed. The grave cannot keep hidden what heaven has decreed must come to light. Listen carefully. There was a secret, a deep, dark secret that was never meant to come out. A truth so shocking, so dangerous that even in their final moment they hesitated. But now the hesitation is over. Now everything is being brought into the open. Someone did not want you to know this. Someone worked hard to keep this hidden. Someone was terrified of what would happen if you ever found out. But my child, what is done in the dark cannot remain in the dark forever. What is whispered in secret will be shouted from the rooftops. The truth is coming, and no one can stop it. You have felt the weight of this without even knowing it. You have carried the burden of an unanswered question. You have struggled with the feeling that something was missing, something was wrong, something was not as it seemed, and you were right. There were lies, there was deception, there were words spoken behind your back, plans made without your knowledge, decisions that changed the course of your life, and you were never told. But now heaven is stepping in. Now the time for silence is over. Now the voice of the one who has passed is speaking louder than ever before. Do not ignore this. Do not dismiss what you are feeling right now. There are forces at work trying to stop you from receiving this message. There are distractions rising up to pull you away from this moment. Because the enemy does not want you to know. The enemy wants to keep you blind. The enemy wants to keep you in darkness. But my child, I am the light. I am the revealer of hidden things. I am the one who brings justice, who restores what was lost, who makes right what was wrong. And I am telling you now, open your eyes, open your heart, be ready. What you are about to learn will break you, but it will also free you. The pain will be great, but the release will be greater. You will weep for what was lost, but you will rejoice for what is being restored. You will feel the weight of betrayal, but you will also feel the strength of my protection. Because I have been with you all along. I have seen everything. I have watched as you trusted the wrong people. I have witnessed the lies they told you. I have heard the conversations you were never meant to hear. And now I am giving you the truth. Prepare yourself. The words you are about to receive will shake you. They will challenge everything you thought you knew, but they will also give you the power to move forward. Because, my child, you cannot heal from what you do not know. You cannot recover from wounds you do not acknowledge. You cannot be set free from chains you do not realize are there. This person wanted you to know that you were not wrong. Your instincts were right. The feelings you ignored, the doubts you pushed aside, the questions you buried deep, they were all real. The signs were there. The warnings were given, but the deception was strong. And now the deception is being broken. You will hear things you never expected. You will see proof of things you were told were impossible. And when you do, remember this. I am with you. I am holding you. I am guiding you. The exposure is not to destroy you. The exposure is to set you free. Someone thought they could hide this forever. Someone believed they had buried the truth deep enough that it would never surface. But they underestimated the power of revelation. They underestimated the power of divine justice. They underestimated my love for you. This is your moment. This is your time. You have been chosen to receive this message because you are strong enough to handle it, because you are ready, because I have prepared you for this. Now go, my child. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate. Open your eyes. See the truth. Walk in the light. Because once you know, once you truly see, you will never be the same again. God says, my child, hear my voice today, for I am speaking directly to your heart. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant for you. You've been worrying about things that are already in my hands. You have stayed up late, tossing and turning, wondering how everything will work out. But I tell you now, rest in me. I am your protector, your provider, your shield, and your fortress. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No plan of the enemy shall succeed. Nothing will go wrong with you because I am with you. My presence surrounds you like a mighty wall, and I will not allow harm to come near you. Do not let fear take hold of your heart. The enemy has been whispering lies, trying to make you doubt, trying to make you feel like you are alone. But I am here. I have always been here. Even in the moments when you could not feel me, I was there. Even in the moments when you thought I was silent, I was working on your behalf. Every tear you have cried, I have seen. Every prayer you have whispered, I have heard. Do not be anxious, my child, for your future is secure in me. There are forces that have tried to rise against you, but they will not prevail. The attacks you have faced were not just random. They were strategic moves from the enemy to stop you from stepping into your destiny. But I have overturned his plans. The trap set for you will not succeed. The roadblocks placed in your path will be removed. I am making a way for you where there seems to be no way. Doors that were once shut will open in your favor. Opportunities that seemed lost will be restored to you. My child, you have been feeling weary. The battles have been intense. You have questioned if you have the strength to keep going. But I am renewing you even now. I am filling you with my power. You will rise stronger than before. You will walk with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your every step. Your faith has been tested, but I say to you now, stand firm. Do not let the storms make you forget who you are. You are mine, and nothing can separate you from my love. There are people around you who have not been truthful. There are those who smile in your face but speak against you when you are not looking. I have heard their words. I have seen their actions. They think their deception is hidden, but nothing is hidden from me. Do not be discouraged when I start removing people from your life. Some relationships are not meant to go with you into this next season. Some people have only been in your life for a time, and that time is coming to an end. Trust my hand as I separate you from those who do not belong in your future. Your blessings are closer than you think. I have already set things in motion for you. You will see breakthroughs that will make you wonder why you ever doubted it. You will witness miracles that will remind you that I am still the God who does the impossible. The financial struggle, the emotional weight, the confusion in your spirit, I am lifting it all from you. I am bringing peace where there was chaos. I am bringing clarity where there was uncertainty. My child, pray to me, speak to me. You do not have to use perfect words. Just come as you are. I am listening. I long to hear your voice. I long to fill your heart with my presence. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. Lay them at my feet. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. The enemy wants you to feel alone, but you are never alone. I have assigned angels to watch over you. Even now they stand guard, ensuring that you are safe. Be careful of distractions. The enemy will try to pull you away from my presence. He will try to fill your mind with doubt, fear, and confusion. He will use people, circumstances, and even your own thoughts to make you question what I have spoken over your life. But I say to you, stay close to me. Do not let anything pull you away from my truth. When you feel uncertain, come to me. When you feel weak, lean on me. I am your strength. You are stepping into a new season, a season of restoration, a season of elevation, a season where you will see my promises fulfilled in your life. But you must keep your heart pure. Do not let bitterness take root. Do not allow anger to cloud your spirit. Forgive those who have wronged you, not for their sake, but for yours. Let go of the pain so that you can receive the new things I have for you. A woman has been plotting against you, my child. She has spoken against you in ways that you do not yet know. She has worked behind the scenes to hinder you. But I have seen it all. Her time of exposure is near. Do not be surprised when the truth comes to light. Do not be shaken when you see the consequences unfold. I am handling this situation. I am fighting this battle for you. Keep your hands clean, keep your heart pure, and watch as I make things right. I am aligning everything for your good. The opportunities, the connections, the resources, they are all coming into place. What seemed impossible is about to become reality. Do not give up. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. You are closer than you think. The enemy knows this, which is why he has been attacking so heavily. But I have already declared your victory. The delays are ending, the setbacks are being reversed, the pain you have endured is turning into purpose. You will look back and understand why things happened the way they did. You will see how I was orchestrating every detail, even when it didn't make sense. You will testify of my goodness. You will stand in awe of what I have done. Hold on, my child. Do not let go of your faith. Keep pressing forward, keep trusting me, keep praying. Your miracle is already in motion. Your breakthrough is already unfolding. You are safe in my hands, and nothing can take you from me. I am with you always. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message." Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this. A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. The wind knows. The wind has been whispering your name through the corridors of time, brushing against your skin while you sleep and stirring the air in rooms you thought were empty. A divine presence has been circling your heart, trying to reach into your soul, calling out to you through signs you've been too weary to notice. The ticking clock, the stillness of a certain moment, the sudden tug of emotion when you saw that one photograph or heard that one name. These were not coincidences. This was heaven trying to speak. This was the moment before the thunder. This is the calm before the shift. Something has been hidden from you. Not by chance, but by design. You were shielded because you were not yet ready. But now the time has come and the veil must be lifted. You are being watched not with eyes of judgment, but with eyes of divine urgency. There is a cry that has reached the heavens and it carries your name. Archangel Michael has not slept. The stars above have leaned in closer just to listen to the sound of your pain. The pain that even you tried to silence. But heaven has heard it. Heaven has recorded every tear, every prayer you didn't have the strength to pray. Every night you thought no one saw you curled up, asking why it had to be you. This is the message that was delayed because the timing was holy. But it can wait no longer. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this. A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately." There is someone you have trusted, someone who has smiled with you, someone who once held your hand and looked into your eyes like they had nothing to hide. But behind that warmth was a secret. Behind that kindness was a plan not born of love. You gave everything to them. Not just your time, not just your presence, but your spirit. You allowed them into sacred places of your heart, into the sanctuary of your deepest self. And they knew it. They knew the weight of your trust, but they did not respect it. There is a conversation they had about you behind closed doors with someone who doesn't know the real you. They painted a version of you that was not rooted in truth, but in fear and jealousy. They were afraid of your light, afraid of the way people are drawn to you. They feared your growth, your gifts, your peace, and so they tried to cover it. They tried to create a version of you in someone else's eyes that would not be loved. They said things no one should say about someone who once wept in front of them. They repeated things that were never theirs to repeat. They twisted stories to keep their own secrets safe. But the hourglass is emptying, and heaven is ready to show you everything. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. Someone you thought was lifting you up was actually measuring how far you would fall. Someone who said they'd protect you was rehearsing the moment they'd leave you without warning. And the reason you felt lost, unsure, anxious for no reason was because your soul has already sensed what your eyes haven't seen yet. They are wearing masks, and the masks are about to fall. You need to know the truth because your next season depends on it. You cannot step into what God has planned while still holding on to what's false. You cannot build with hands that are secretly trying to take away from you. You cannot walk in the light with people who curse your name in the dark. This is not just about betrayal. This is about identity, because they were trying to steal the part of you that shines the brightest. They didn't just want to hurt you. They wanted to silence what you were becoming. But they failed because you are awakening. And this message is the trumpet that calls you out of the shadows. The truth is heavy, and you will feel it, but it will also set you free. It will allow you to finally breathe in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. It will shatter the illusions that have been fogging your path. And when it does, you will cry. Not because you are broken, but because you will finally understand why everything happened the way it did. The betrayal was allowed, not because you deserved pain, but because heaven needed you to learn how to stand alone before you could be trusted with what's coming next. You had to lose what was fake so you could recognize what is real. You had to be emptied before you could be filled with something sacred. And now the filling begins. Archangel Michael has been guarding the truth like a fire at your doorstep. He has fought for this moment. The The darkness tried to delay it. Voices whispered lies to make you second-guess what your intuition was screaming. But now no more silence, no more blindness. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. There was a night not long ago when someone close to you spoke your name in anger. Not because you wronged them, but because your light convicted their darkness. They could not handle your growth. They could not celebrate your blessings. They pretended to clap for you, but their soul groaned. They wanted what you had without doing the work you did. And so they tried to dim you with whispers, with distance, with silence. But you felt it, didn't you? You felt the shift. You sensed the energy change. You heard it in their voice, the way it cracked when they complimented you. You saw it in their eyes, the flicker of envy, the shadow of a grudge they refused to admit, and still you loved them. You showed up. You stayed kind, because that's who you are. But now is not the time to stay blind. This is a call to awaken. This is the cry before the breakthrough. Someone you thought would be with you forever is being removed, not out of cruelty, but because your destiny requires it. And what is coming to you cannot be shared with hearts that are not clean. There is favor coming. A door you've knocked on in prayer is about to open. But God says you cannot walk through it with hands that are holding betrayal. Let them go. The truth will sting, but it will also save you. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. You are being watched over. You are being carried. There is a force around you now, wings of fire and light shielding you from the lies you still haven't heard, because some things would destroy you if you heard them too soon. But now your spirit is strong enough. Now your discernment is sharp. Now your angels are standing at your side, ready to walk you into a clarity so deep you will never again be fooled by shadows. There's someone you think about often, someone who left suddenly or drifted slowly. You still wonder why. You blame yourself. You question what you could have done differently. But this is your confirmation. It wasn't you. It never was. They left because they couldn't stay in the presence of your rising. They didn't know how to handle your evolution, and so they tried to make you feel like you were too much. But you were never too much. You were just too real for those who lived in pretense. There's a letter that was never sent, a message that was deleted before it was shown to you. A truth someone almost confessed, but their fear held them back. And heaven has seen it all. Nothing is hidden from divine eyes. The one who tried to turn others against you is now being revealed. Slowly, righteously, quietly, one by one, the masks will fall. And those who were silent witnesses to your pain will now come forward and speak. Someone who overheard the lies will not be able to stay quiet much longer. They will confess. They will tell you what was said behind your back. And in that moment, your heart will tremble. But it will also be free. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this. A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately." You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are not imagining things. What you felt was real. What you feared was not a dream. It was your soul warning you. It was the echo of your higher self trying to reach through the noise. And now it is here in this moment, in this message, and you are ready. The shift is near. A chapter is closing. A cycle is ending. The storm has passed, but the aftermath remains. And now you will be given the eyes to see the truth behind every closed door, every broken connection, every silent betrayal. Not to hurt you, but to free you. There is someone who wants to return. They will say they've changed. They will say they see your value now. But be careful. Not everyone who comes back is meant to stay. Some are tests. Some are mirrors. Some are delays dressed as apologies. Listen not just to their words, but to their energy. Your spirit will know you are loved, fiercely, eternally. The heavens are invested in your journey. You have been assigned divine protection, not because you are weak, but because your destiny is great. You carry light that generations before you prayed for. You are the answer to a lineage of cries. That is why the pressure has been so intense. That is why the betrayal felt so deep. But now, the light is breaking through. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. And when you do cry, let the tears come. Let them fall. Let them cleanse. For this is not just a cry of sorrow. It is a cry of rebirth. You are being born again, not into a new body, but into a new awareness, a new clarity, a new strength. You are now not alone. You have never been. Even in the silence, even in the nights when you thought no one saw you, the stars were watching. The angels were near. The divine has never left your side. This is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." The dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. This is your moment. This is your unveiling. This is your freedom. Open it now. Before the next tear falls, before the next goodbye breaks your spirit, before the truth is hidden again by those who fear what you will become once you know. Open it now, before the ones who smiled in your face continue hiding what they did behind your back. Open it now, because what is waiting on the other side of this revelation is the life you were always meant to live. Let truth rise. Let clarity break through. Let the light finally fall upon the shadows that once tried to keep you blind. It is time, my child. My child, this message for you is not just a message. It is a sound from the heavens that breaks through the silence of your pain. It is a whisper that has climbed the ladder of your sleepless nights, clung to the walls of your prayers, and echoed through the skies that saw you cry when no one else did. The stars know your name. The moon has heard your tears, and the winds have carried your ache across dimensions. This moment is not by chance. You were meant to open this now, and the timing is divine. Archangel Michael says, "You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this." A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. There is a truth buried beneath the laughter you hear. There is something unseen hiding behind the eyes of those who sit with you, smile with you, say they care. Something you once suspected in passing but buried deep within your hope. Now it's rising. You feel it in your spirit like an unexpected storm. You sense it when you close your eyes and pray for clarity. This message is that clarity. It comes not to harm you, but to awaken the soul that has been asking to know what's real. Do you remember when you felt suddenly empty in a room full of people? That wasn't just emotion. It was a signal. You were surrounded, yet isolated. It wasn't just loneliness. It was a spiritual alarm sounding from the depths of your inner knowing. Something has been off. You've tried to ignore it, smile through it, pray over it, but the time has come to see clearly what your heart already knows. But your mind is too afraid to accept. You are being shown this now because it's almost time. Almost time for a shift that will feel like the very ground beneath you is trembling. There is someone close to you, someone you once believed would protect your name, your truth, your journey. But behind closed doors, they have spoken things about you that the heavens wept over. They have sown seeds of deception with a tongue laced in sugar and a heart hidden in shadows. It hurts to know this. It hurts to feel it. But this pain is not your enemy. It is your deliverance. You cannot heal what you will not face. You cannot escape what you refuse to see. This message for you is a shield made from divine light sent to wrap itself around your soul. As this revelation breaks open, the truth is not here to destroy you. It is here to free you. You have spent years questioning your worth because of what others secretly believed about you. You carried the guilt they placed on your back, unaware that it was never yours to carry. And now the truth is rising like sunlight after years of night. It is coming through dreams, through sudden intuition, through unexpected silence in conversations where you once felt safe. God says this moment was predestined for your awakening. Your spirit has cried out not for revenge, but for release. Not for bitterness, but for truth. And heaven has answered. You are not being abandoned. You are being refined. You are not losing people. You are shedding the illusions they cloaked themselves in. And what feels like isolation will soon be revealed as sacred separation. You are not alone. The divine is closer to you now than ever before. Your angels have stood guard at the edge of every heartbreak you endured in silence. Archangel Michael is not just speaking, he is shouting. He has tried reaching you in your dreams, in your thoughts, in the moments you felt an invisible hand pull your spirit into prayer. This message for you is not accidental. The timing is orchestrated by a higher realm that watches when you sleep and knows the silent ache behind your smiles. Archangel Michael says, You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this. A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. There was a moment, maybe recent, when you heard your name mentioned in a way that made your heart sink. Perhaps it was a comment, a cold silence, a strange look. That wasn't random. That was the leak, the spiritual leak that comes before full exposure. What is hidden is about to come into the light, and not because you went looking for it, but because your soul deserves peace. Heaven will no longer allow you to be mocked behind the curtains. The truth is being released not to crush you, but to confirm what you already sensed. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are not dramatic. You are spiritually sensitive, and your sensitivity is your gift, not your weakness. You have been too loyal to people who do not carry your heart with care. You have defended those who never defended you. You have spoken well of those who gossiped about your very name. You have loved deeply those who measured your love by how much they could take from you. And now the divine tide is turning. What they said will come out. What they hid will be seen. And when it does, your heart will tremble but not break, because God has already begun fortifying your soul for this moment. This message for you is layered with mercy. You are not being punished. You are being awakened. This is your shift. The reason some things haven't been working is because the people connected to them are not pure in their intentions toward you. You've been asking why certain doors won't open, why certain prayers feel unanswered. It's because God was waiting to remove the wrong voices from your circle before giving you the elevation you cried for. Because elevation with contamination is destruction. So now the purification begins. Archangel Michael says again, don't ignore this, not this time, not this message, not this truth. You've been warned before in subtle ways, but this is louder. This is urgent. This is undeniable. A betrayal is near exposure, and your spirit needs preparation. There will be tears, but they will be cleansing. There will be silence, but it will be healing. There will be distance, but it will be sacred. Your breakthrough is tied to your ability to release the ones who pretend well. This is not about bitterness. This is about truth. This is about alignment. Someone you trusted has spoken things they can never unsay. They tried to control how others view you, unaware that heaven never gives favor based on rumors. Heaven blesses based on heart, and your heart, though wounded, remains pure. That's why you are still protected. That's why things haven't fallen apart despite their efforts. That's why doors still open for you. The darkness they used to paint your image will now stain their own hands. The truth will not be silenced. It will rise like a flood and reveal every hidden thing. There is a voice that cries for you in secret. Someone who once judged you harshly is now realizing they were wrong. The things said about you, the lies, the exaggerations, they are unraveling now. And the person who believed them is seeing your true light. They're haunted by the way they dismissed you, by the way they allowed others to influence their heart against you. There is regret swirling in their soul. You may feel their presence returning soon, trying to make things right, though words will never undo what was done. This message for you is wrapped in divine love. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are on the edge of one of the greatest revelations of your life. And though it may begin in sorrow, it will end in justice. You will see why things had to be delayed. You will see why certain people were removed. You will see why you had to walk alone for a while. Because your table is being prepared and not everyone you loved could sit at it. Not because you are above them, but because they would poison the blessings meant for you. You will be tempted to reach out and fix what's breaking, but this time, let it break. Let the silence speak. Let the truth sting. Let the illusion collapse. This is sacred. This is holy. This is necessary. You've cried enough over people who wouldn't shed one tear for you. You fought silently to keep bonds that only existed on your side. Now let the divine show you what's real. You will not be left empty. You will not be left broken. What is removed will be replaced with better. The spaces emptied by truth will be filled with love that is real. Conversations that heal, connections that honor your soul, people who speak your name with reverence, not ridicule. There is better waiting, but first, the truth must come. And it is coming now. The tears you cry will not drown you. They will purify you. The silence you endure will not isolate you. It will protect you. This message for you is eternal. It will echo long after you read these words. Let it be a seal on your spirit that this is not the end of something. It is the divine beginning. Let your soul breathe again. Let your heart heal. Let truth do what it was always meant to do. Set you free. Archangel Michael is still speaking. His message is clear. You will cry loudly in few minutes if you ignore this. A dark truth about your loved ones is about to come to open immediately. And when it comes, let it come. Let it hurt, let it heal, let it teach, then let it go. You are being watched over, you are being guided, and you are never ever alone. Heaven is closer than it seems, and your time is now. If you believe in God, type Amen.